Lost Ark Closed Beta is one of the biggest events in MMORPG gaming world in 2021, and we will see a very high number of players during next week. But what do you think, will we reach 1 million players overall? In today's video, you will see what can we expect to see, how popular and played will be Lost Ark during closed beta and after release in early 2022. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more Lost Ark videos in the future. So let's talk about numbers. In my opinion, we will see insanely high numbers during next week. And there are some reasons for that. First reason I can show you here, this is one actually really amazing news which we have get like within last 48 hours. Amazon Games have removed IP block from many countries, and I know how do you feel if you live in one of these countries, and these countries here have lots of players will play Lost Ark who are living in these countries. So let's check first this list. So additionally to all of these countries which we had announced before, which are supported for release of Lost Ark, we have get these countries here: Estonia, Argentina, Bolivia, Brazil, Chile, Colombia. Yes, you're already noticing here we have lots of countries here from South America, and I know that gaming community of players from South America is really huge, and lots of players from there will play Lost Ark. Let's go further. Costa Rica, the Dominican Republic, Ecuador, El Salvador, Guatemala, Haiti, Honduras, Paraguay, Panama, Peru, Nicaragua, Uruguay, Venezuela, Belize. This is amazing, right? Guyana, Suriname, Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, Bahamas, Barbados, Saint Lucia, Saint Vincent and the Grenadines, Grenada, Antigua and Barbuda, Dominica, Saint Kitts and Nevis, Australia and New Zealand. Yes, Australia is also here, and New Zealand. So these countries here, imagine how many people in general, of course, population of people living in these countries. It's really huge. And imagine how would look closed beta and release of Lost Ark without players who are living in these countries. We would miss lots of players, but now, thanks to Amazon Games and to Smilegate, players from these countries will be able to enjoy in Lost Ark. Unfortunately, it's written here also, we will not be able to support Belgium and Netherlands due to local laws and regulations regarding random in-game items. So regarding rules, regarding RNG boxes, sadly, we see here two countries which are not on the list of officially supported countries. That will hardly change. However, like I said, this is something absolutely amazing. So this here is actually first reason why I think that we will see insanely high numbers during closed beta, and even higher numbers, of course, after release in 2022. Let's move to second reason why I say that we will see probably something like this in front of us very soon. So in front of you, you can see Steam database charts regarding New World. What is the connection? Of course, connection between New World and Lost Ark is Amazon Games, publisher of the game for Lost Ark and developers of the game and publisher of the game for New World. Why is this important? Well, the reason is simple. We have seen that Amazon Games have done a really great job regarding marketing and advertising before release of New World. And actually, during this period of time before Lost Ark closed beta, we have seen again Amazon Games have invested lots of efforts into marketing and advertising regarding Lost Ark. And that is crucial thing to do before release of the game, because later any game can be good or bad. However, If publisher invest lots of efforts in marketing, then you know for sure that for release, or in this case for closed beta, we will see lots of players playing this game. So New World numbers, as you can see, are still very high. I mean, numbers went down for sure. As you can see, this is kind of normal after release of any game in generally, and specifically regarding MMORPG games, of course, that numbers will go down. However, check this, 24-hour peak, more than 300,000 players. That's really amazing, right? And all-time peak, almost 1 million. Actually, it's not almost 1 million, but still, check this number, right? 913,000 players. This is something absolutely amazing. So actually, I assume that for closed beta test of Lost Ark, we will see numbers something like this. We will not have this all-time peak, nothing like this. I assume all-time peak during closed beta will be somewhere about 500,000 players. However, numbers in generally will be very high. In my opinion, during closed beta, we will see between 300,000 and 500,000 players at least. That's only for closed beta. Regarding release, I think that we can freely multiply these numbers with 10. So that means actually that we will see more than 1 million, probably 2 million players after release of Lost Ark in early 2022. And that means, yeah, this is something really great, right? Numbers will be very high. I can show you here another examples here. For example, we have Alien. This is a new MMORPG which was released like recently, few weeks back in Western regions on October 20. And as you can see here, numbers are not that high. However, don't forget, only small part of players are playing Alien throughout Steam. These are numbers only from Steam. Usually, normally, most of the players are playing Alien throughout original website. So they have download and they are playing a game from original client Alien website. So these numbers here are actually not for real. I think somewhere about 50,000 players is playing Alien. However, Kakao Games, publisher of the game, had for sure limited budget regarding marketing and advertising. So marketing and advertising are everything. It's all about that before release of the game. Another example of marketing and advertising I can show you here is Swords of Legends Online. This game was released on July 9 in Western regions by Gameforge. And actually, this game is also one really beautiful MMORPG. However, numbers right now went really down, as you can see. If marketing and advertising were stronger, we would see much higher numbers. Even today on my YouTube channel, I see in comments below some videos that some people never even heard about Swords of Legends Online. So how is this even possible? Probably everybody heard about New World or Lost Ark. However, there are lots of players over there who are playing MMORPGs. They still didn't heard about this game, for example, Swords of Legends Online, or even about Alien. Why? Reason is simple. If publisher of any MMORPG invest lots of money and efforts in marketing and advertising, numbers must be high. There is no doubt that at that period of time before release of the game, marketing and advertising are actually like 99% of success of the game. Later, of course, game itself will show is the game good or not. If the game is good, of course, more players will come to the game. If the game is not good, players will quit the game. However, marketing and advertising, everything is about that. I can also show you here another reason why Lost Ark will be very popular here in the West. Here you can see ranking list of games over there in Korea. Lost Ark is, as you can see, currently on position number 3. However, this is top 50 games overall, not only MMORPGs. So you can see, for example, here on position number 1, League of Legends, position number 2, Diablo. I will put Diablo 2. I will put a link in the description below video so you can check this ranking list for yourself. It's actually pretty interesting. You will find here lots of games, including MMORPGs. And even if you are here on number 30 or position number 40, it's a huge success. These are top 50 games over there in Korea. And you can see here, Lost Ark, position number 3. That is actually something really great. Actually, this is position number 1 regarding MMORPGs. And I can tell you, because I'm checking this ranking list every now and then, usually Lost Ark, since release, it's always here, either number 1, 2 or 3. It was never lower than position 3 or maybe 4 during the last year or two. So regarding number of players for closed beta, I have no doubt we will see some insanely high numbers. I mean, we are now 1 day before closed beta. You still have time. You can buy one of the packages here. It doesn't matter which package you buy. You can even buy this cheapest package. As you can see here, if you buy it for $15 or 15 euros, depends where you live, you will get access to closed beta. And not only that, you will also get 3 days head start before launch of the game. We still don't have any kind of release date. It will happen somewhere in early 2022. And I have no doubt, whichever number we see now during closed beta in the next week, we will see 10 times higher number for release of the game. Because Lost Ark will be released as a free-to-play game. And many players will not buy one of these packages, of course. Some of them will, but many will not. And you know how it goes usually with free-to-play games. Much more players will play the game after release than in closed beta test. So regarding a closed beta test of Lost Ark, yes, it's coming from tomorrow, within the next week. It lasts for 7 days, as you can see here, from November 4th to November 11th. And my opinion is that we will see numbers similar to something like this. All-time peak, that will not happen. We will not see 1 million players. That would mean that after release we will see like 5 million or even 7, 8 million players after release of Lost Ark. That will probably not happen. I assume that all-time peak will be between 300,000 and 500,000 players. And that's actually absolutely amazing for closed beta. And to these numbers, like I have shown you here, will contribute also this. Check this list, this beautiful list. I can only imagine how you feel if you live in one of these countries. You are probably very happy. Let's hope that until release in early 2022, we will see even more countries added to this list of officially supported countries. But even like this, situation looks pretty good. In the meanwhile, you can check lots of gameplay videos and guides for new players on my YouTube channel. I am playing Lost Ark for a long time over there in Korea, Japan and Russia. And of course, I will play it after Western release. So if you are interested into Lost Ark and other MMORPGs, check my YouTube channel, because main focus of my YouTube channel are new upcoming MMORPGs and of course Lost Ark. Let me know in the comments below video, what do you think, what kind of numbers we will see during closed beta and of course after release of Lost Ark in early 2022. Will we reach 1 million players or maybe half that much? Thank you for watching the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more Lost Ark videos in the future. See you soon.